Dietary supplements, vitamins, minerals, and herbs, are highly concentrated gap fillers. They act as secondary support rather than the primary foundation of health. Between back-to-back meetings and grabbing lunch on the go, it is easy to assume that a capsule can replace a diverse plate of food. But without a verified deficiency, taking a broad-spectrum multivitamin often results in expensive urine. Your body simply rejects and flushes out what it cannot use. Pills provide convenience, but they lack the phytonutrients and synergistic benefits that occur when you digest real food. Relying on these products blindly wastes your money. It trades actual cellular health for a false sense of security. To fix this, we have to look at the strict biological trade-off in how our bodies process natural food versus isolated synthetic nutrients. This is the bioavailability hierarchy. Whole foods provide natural cofactors that maximize safe nutrient absorption with almost no toxicity risk. Supplements offer a targeted dose, but their isolation limits absorption. Whole foods require effort, but guarantee safety. This is why the baseline rule is essential. Before starting any routine, take a medical blood test to identify your actual deficiencies. Whole foods are your mandatory biological baseline. Use supplements only as precise tools to fix mathematically proven gaps. Individuals following plant-based diets face literal biochemical boundaries. Their nutrition relies on specific inputs that plant sources alone cannot provide. On this matrix, vegans sit in the baseline demand high restriction quadrant. Eliminating animal products means zero natural vitamin B12. This creates secondary gaps in heme iron and omega-3s, which are hard to source from plants. While a plant-based diet offers ethical and health benefits, it requires a strict administrative commitment to daily pills to maintain basic biological functions. For the dietary restricted, supplementation prevents severe outcomes like anemia and nerve damage. It provides the biological components that the diet lacks. The requirements change again during high-stakes biological transitions, specifically during pregnancy and aging. Fetal development triggers a massive, rapid increase in cellular demand that the body must meet to build healthy tissue. Pregnancy and aging shift to the high-demand quadrant. This creates a sudden need for cell-building folic acid and iron. Similarly, older adults experience decreased absorption of calcium and vitamin D, which are critical for bone strength. Relying on whole foods alone during these stages carries a dangerous statistical margin of error. Using doctor-prescribed supplements here is a mandatory strategy to guarantee fetal health and protect against osteoporosis. Finally, we have athletes breaking down muscle and patients healing from surgery or illness. Athletes sit in the high-demand quadrant, with baseline dietary restriction. High-volume training rapidly depletes protein, electrolytes, and cellular energy. Protein powders and creatine offer a level of recovery speed that cooking and digesting a full meal cannot match. However, these processed powders lack the dense micronutrient profile found in whole food meals. Illness follows a similar model. The body requires targeted zinc or vitamin C to patch immediate gaps while the immune system recovers. While supplements provide recovery efficiency, using them to replace foundational meals risks long-term micronutrient starvation. Then there is the insurance policy group, average adults taking pills to fix general fatigue without a professional consultation. This chart shows the danger of overshooting your biological capacity. Pushing nutrients like vitamin D or iron into the red zone leads to toxic accumulation. Treating synthetic supplements as your primary nutrient source causes chronic imbalances and puts unnecessary stress on your organs. Viewers often skip the doctor's visit to save time, but they end up paying to damage their own biological systems. In the world of isolated nutrients, more is not better. Unverified supplementation is an active threat to your long-term health. To decide if you actually need a supplement, follow this systematic approach. Start with a self-assessment. Do you feel fatigued? If the answer is yes, you must then ask if you have optimized your whole food diet first. If your diet is poor, the protocol is clear. Fix your food intake before buying any pills. If your diet is already perfect but fatigue remains, that is the point where you consult a doctor for a blood panel to begin targeted supplementation. Whole foods are your concrete foundation. Supplements are the roof. Do not buy the roof until you have mapped your biological gaps and poured the foundation.